hate coming to you guys after games that it stays like this, but I'm encouraged by some of the things our team did tonight. We have a lot of different categories, statistics we want to hit in a game, and we hit nearly every one of them except turnovers. Turnovers was obviously a difference in the game, the points off of turnovers. There's no transition defense for turnovers. And when we were able to get back on defense and defend 5-on-5 for the second straight game, these guys really defended well in the half court.
Aaron, how difficult is it to take silver linings, to take good things in losses like this?
You learn from every game you play from. So, like Coach Drew said, our defense has been a lot better than past games. So, if we can take from this, just keep getting better defensively, we'll crack it well.
Aaron, this game, I think neither team led by more than 4 in the first half. It was kind of close all the way through. Are you watching the scoreboard all the way? Or are you just playing the game, and at some point later in the game you look at the scoreboard?
Just play basketball. That's the main part of the game of basketball, I guess, is looking at the score sometimes. But you just play basketball.
So it doesn't feel like you're behind all the time, and you don't feel like you're trying to fight uphill most of the game?
Yanni, defensively, what do y'all think y'all are doing better these last couple 3 games that you weren't doing earlier in the season?
There's been a lot of emphasis on defense in practice the last few weeks. So I think guys are really locking in. Help side's been great. And just a lot of on-ball defense. We've been doing a lot of one-on-one, so just taking it personal and guiding your man and taking it personal that you don't want to let him score on you.
Aaron, there were 4 or 5 times I think you guys couldn't get a shot off with the shot clock. How good were they defensively too today?
They're a solid team. They're like youngest players and sophomores, so they've been around a while. They know how to play defense. We just got to execute our offensive set quicker and faster.
Aaron, for a lot of teams, just with the losing streak would kind of wear them down. You guys are keeping these close. Is it tough to stay up every game like that when you're in a losing streak?
No, it's not too tough to stay up. If you love playing basketball, you're going to get up for every game you play. So, we go out playing, not looking at the record. We just go out to win every game we play.
Any more for the guys? Okay, thanks, fellas.
Coach, it looks like you guys improved on free throws, but now there's an issue with the three-point shooting. It's like you can't win for losing, can you?
Three-point shooting is it's kind of been sporadic this year. Coming into the year, we thought we'd shoot the ball much better consistently from 3, and the consistency hasn't been there, throughout the season. So obviously that's something that we continue to work on, and we have some shooters that in practice shoot the lights out, and we're still waiting for that day, that Joe hits about 5 or 6, Matt Ryan hits about 7 of them, and because we see it in practice, it's always going to come in the games.
Bryce, you came in kind of accentuating the positive of what you guys have done. Is there any part of you that says, let's just not do that this game, let's just say, we blew it, we were terrible, anything like that?
We had those few weeks ago. You go back to the Oklahoma game, the Kentucky game, the first half against Kentucky, those were obviously disappointing games. But, like I told our team, we got rebounded by 16. We held them to 34.7%. Like the effort and the toughness was there tonight. It was the passing the ball to the black and gold and not to them. And that was, obviously the Achilles heel today. So extremely proud of our effort, extremely proud of our toughness, extremely proud of our defense, extremely proud of us fighting to the end. But, disappointed with, today would be, obviously the turnovers. If we take those points off turnovers, man, it's a different story today.
Aaron said, they're playing the game, not the score, but can guys be freer when you've got a 5 or 6 point lead as opposed to a 5 or 6 point deficit? Do you think that would help this team right now?
We got that 3-point lead in the first half, and I think they came right down and maybe went on a 7-0 run in the half, I think. And so that was a little deflating because we worked so hard to get the lead, and then they had, I think, 2 runouts in transition to end the half. Simi, we took him out because of his fouls. And so they got a little spurt. So that was kind of deflating, but I would like to be in that position and talk about it with you. So hopefully we can get in that position and get a big lead and be able to talk about it. But, lately it's been a back and forth games a lot, and we've been, if we get a lead, it's only by, 2-4, somewhere in that range. But it would sure be nice to get a bigger lead and be able to play with it.
Bryce, you were pretty animated on a few calls. Were you trying to get a tee? Did you think you were going to get teed up?
Adam, obviously I can't talk about, that stuff in there. But, I was proud of our guys because, again, they competed. Even when guys got in foul trouble, they still played aggressive. And that's what I want them to do. At this point, we can't compromise putting guys on the court that are scared to foul or scared to, not get in foul trouble. And, I was proud of how aggressive, our guys played even, with the fouls.
What were you missing with Cindy after he fouled out there the last few minutes?
Yeah, it was a huge shift. I thought we had really gained momentum, and we cut it to 4. And again, we had the defensive rebound, and obviously that 4th foul I really thought changed momentum of the game. I think they went up 7 right after that, and then they got around that 8, 9, 10 mark, and we kept fighting back, but that really shifted the momentum to them. I thought he had just made some really nice plays on our end that we started to get a good rhythm on offense.
Personally, what kind of challenge is this for you as a coach in your career of trying to get the team up every game in the middle of a losing streak?
It's obviously it's uncharted waters for myself. For our players, it's uncharted waters. For other coaches, it's uncharted waters. But it's been a big character check. It's like what is our program about? Where does our program stand? Where's our program going? And as we're walking through this adversity, I'm seeing, a vision, even more of a better vision than what I saw a few years ago, I think, for our program as we go. And I think it starts with, these core guys that we have, how hard they're playing. And this will be something, again, that will motivate us the rest of this year. It'll motivate us in the off season. It'll motivate us, in the preseason. It'll motivate us, if we lose a game next year, because everyone in there is going to be telling everyone that comes in, how quick this thing can change, and how every day starting, in the spring is important moving forward. And so, I see a foundation that's being laid. I see a great culture being laid, and it's really helping us, I think, identify, with our young guys and with growing them up the right way. And I believe we're doing that, even though we're not winning. We're growing up the right way.
So you're seeing small positive things within the overall negative of a loss?
I am, and I think our team is too. When guys speak up in the meetings, when guys speak up, after the game, it's good stuff that I'm hearing. It's stuff that really wants to win and what we could have done better to win. But then it's stuff how for the future what we have to do better and where we're going. And again, we're playing Auburn. They had one sophomore. I think everyone else. We've seen these names for 3 years here. A lot of these guys. And, hopefully we get to the point where guys are seeing our same names for 3 years, 4 years. And I think that's the time, again, that hopefully we're going to really reap a nice harvest from all that we're going through right now.
I think there was a moment for Aaron where he took it to the next level. I mean, he's clearly becoming a go-to guy.
He's been fantastic in the stretch. I mean, not only that, he had 14 rebounds. I mean, he's been sensational. I think that Tennessee game was maybe a pivotal point for him. I think he had 24 that game, made a lot of big shots. And, we're riding him a lot, 37 minutes for a true freshman. We're riding him a lot because he's making so many different plays. But he's a warrior, and I love watching him out there. I know you guys probably love watching him too. And he's going to be a very, very special player at Vanderbilt.
I mean, he seems to be happy about kind of becoming that go-to guy, right? You think that's helped him thrive as well?
He's so competitive. Again, he hates to lose. We had practice the other day. We were doing game-ending situations, and he hit a buzzer beater at the end, and he's celebrating. Just like it's a game. He just loves to compete. He loves to play basketball.
Any more for Coach? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.